What's up and welcome back to day 9 of the 12 Days of Coachmas, my series here on YouTube where I'm basically discussing and reacting to content and concepts within the coaching industry over the course of 12 days. If you're new here, you can go ahead and get caught up on the playlist right here. If you're watching this video the day that it's posted, December 20th, I'm actually undergoing like a pretty intense dental surgery and the rest of the series has already been pre-recorded at this point. So there will be videos for day 10, 11, and 12, but I will no longer be taking content submissions just because I had to get it done before I had to get put to sleep. I do want to thank everyone for your support in this series, all of you who have taken the time to watch the videos, leave comments, send me messages, send me content ideas. I really do truly appreciate it. And so today's video in particular was actually sent to me by one of my channel VIP members. So shout out to Jess. Thank you so much for your contributions. And as you can probably tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm assuming, today we're going to be talking about kids coaching. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you watch my live stream content, you might remember a few months ago, I covered a product or program called Kidpreneurs, where they were basically like teaching people how to become coaches for children to become entrepreneurs or something like that. Highly problematic. You can go ahead and get caught up on that stream if you're interested. Today, we're going to be looking at something that is like a little bit even more weird and more predatory in my opinion. We're not going to dive into it fully, but I did just want to bring it to people's attention because it seems a little bit wild and I'm not sure how it's legal. So brace yourself because I feel like things are going to get pretty wild. I want to give a big shout out to my billionaire tier channel members, all of my members, all of my subscribers. If you're enjoying this series, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for being here. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so this started out as a comment on one of my live streams where it was said, I came across a terrifying kids and ADHD/ASD coach last night, not even licensed, teaching kids therapy and training other coaches. She then sent me a handful of screenshots, which we'll take a look at, and included this message. For local context, NDIS is the National Disability Insurance Scheme in Australia. It helps people with disability access more specialized therapies they might need. It can be really difficult to get. The funding runs out quickly as unfortunately a lot of providers will charge way more for NDIS clients. So seeing a coach teaching other coaches how to focus on NDIS kids really rubs me the wrong way. Quick Google search of NDIS and tons of articles were popping up, essentially saying that NDIS is going to start cracking down on service providers who are charging insane rates for their offers. So all that to say, a little bit of context in terms of what we're referring to here. This particular coach says that they teach people to make a living coaching kids. You can learn how to charge $65 to $190 per hour paid in full by the government, uncover the hidden opportunities in NDIS, learn how to truly connect with children and make a massive difference in kids' lives.
No! God, please, no! No!
So similar to what we see, I think, in a lot of the coaching industry, it almost sounds to me like they are taking a specific desire to, in this case, help children and twisting it as a way where you can get paid $65 to $190 an hour to do so. So just like how many people who become like mindset or life coaches do so under the guise that they're helping people or that they're sharing their innate gifts, but making tons of money doing so, probably setting unrealistic expectations, and in this case, likely doing more harm than good, in my opinion. So in terms of who's running this program, it says, "Hi, I'm Nicole, a clinical hypnotherapist who specializes in working with kids of all ranges, including children on the spectrum. If you recognize me from my lives on socials, what you see is what you get. I've been in the personal development industry for over 10 years. My superpower is unconditional love, and I am passionate about helping others. Just watch my free videos and you'll see my passion and energy. I'm vulnerable with my own journey, thus creating safe space for others to share and heal. My addiction and depression led me to hypnotherapy and unconscious healing 11 years ago. I'm now sober, happy, healthy, and haven't looked back. I'm quite diverse. I have a wife, 3 children, and 1 child on the spectrum. I love fitness, ice baths, breathwork, and learning more about healing. I have my clinical hypnotherapy qualifications as well as my master's in hypnotherapy, NLP, Reiki, energy healing, and Psychum. I don't know what that is. Secum. Somebody in the comments help. I have an educational qualification in fitness, youth work, and disabilities and training. I coach children aged 2 to 18 with many modalities. I'm a mentor for teens. I run therapy sessions for children and parents. Okay, question. Are you allowed to run therapy sessions if you're not a therapist? Reaction therapy, if you're watching this video, Please let me know in the comments because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. I'm a motivational speaker at educational centers. My coaches and I run parent trainings via Zoom, an 8-week program. I run retreats and workshops for women. I teach families how to communicate and connect in harmony. I run a business with a team of support workers for families with disabilities funded through NDIS. Okay, and then just quickly looking through the modules of the course, basically in the certification, they teach you how to become an energy healer, how to work with children of different ages, etc., etc. Again, without making this a deep dive video, I just want to say that anyone certifying anyone else who doesn't actually have any kind of qualifications themselves, immediate red flag. I mean, it's the same frickin' story we see in any aspect of coaching. I did this thing one time, now I'm gonna build my own certification program and start pumping out other coaches who can also do that same thing, because the real money, I'm gonna guess, is in certifying other people to become child coaches versus the actual child coaching themselves. Because I don't know how insurance works in Australia, but in Canada, if you're getting money from the government to pay for like a licensed professional, that's the key. The professional has to be licensed. It can't just be some lady that decided you were a certified whatever. I don't like this. Okay, so quick scroll through the website. It kind of just looks like she's a personal development professional that created this coaching certification. Again, keeping it short in mind of Coachmas, I just want to say a couple of things. Any program, in my opinion, that targets children is not only problematic for the fact that because these people aren't actually professionally trained or accredited people, working with children could have detrimental impacts in the long term if you aren't actually qualified or understand how to deal with children that have ADHD, how to handle children that are on the autism spectrum. It just seems like so much coaching incredibly dangerous for these people to overstep boundaries with which they don't have the knowledge or understanding to handle. Further to this, I also think it's incredibly predatory to prey on the parents of children whose children have intellectual disabilities and basically, I'm assuming, offer this opportunity of like,
I have the tools and techniques you need to help your child function better or to help you be able to parent them better.
When the reality is you don't have the appropriate training or qualifications to be doing so. So essentially, I think my intention with this video is to kind of just raise awareness of the fact that stuff like this is happening. People are coming across these ads, they're probably seeing this certification and thinking like,
oh, this is a great way for me to give back to the community, to be able to help children and make a living doing so.
No, go become a therapist, go become an early childhood educator, do something within the confines of a college or regulatory body to make sure that you aren't causing more harm than good. Because like I've said in so many of my videos, good intentions do not qualify you to be giving life advice to anyone. And so while you may be the nicest person and you just want to help people, I can promise you this is not the way to do it. So again, thank you so much to Jess for submitting this and for starting this conversation, because this one was a little bit wild and I think it could warrant its own whole deep dive video. In fact, if that sounds interesting and you want me to do that in the new year, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me for Coachmas Day 9. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Don't join the coaching pyramid. Take care. Comb your hair. And if you missed Coachmas Day 8, I will leave it right here on the screen. Okay? Okay. Bye!